because they're doing the playoffs. This is not like this is their first time in the playoffs. And we're talking about a Julius Randle who's been in the league. We're going into year 10 now. He's been around for a long time. R.J. Barrett, we're in year 4, and they've been in the playoffs. And this is not like these dudes, even if they're young, you've still seen it. You know what the playoffs look like. I'm not saying that you're going to be super sharp. You're not going to be super sharp when you get to the playoffs the second time. But I'm definitely not going to make the same mistakes over and over again that I was making in the first time I was in the playoffs. That's not going to happen.
This is what I'm saying, though, Chill. I'm not even saying, like, let's not criticize the players. But I'm saying for us, for criticizing Gibbs for having a mediocre crew who has exceeded all of our expectations. Did anybody outside the school in New York have the Knicks going this far? Did we have the Knicks beating Cleveland? Did you have the Knicks in the second round even competing?
Ron, he's going up against the dude that got seven dudes that name wasn't called on draft night. 7 of them. And not only does he have seven guys that didn't get their name called on draft night, these guys are all outplaying his guys. Obi Toppin was a lottery pick. A lottery pick.
He's got more undrafted. He's got more undrafted NBA players than we have on the panel right now, bro.
Right. Julius Randle was a lottery pick. R.J. Barrett was a lottery pick. So we're talking about first-round talent. And in the NBA, when you're talking about first-round talent, there's no way 7 dudes, basically from the park, that we just picked up and go, yo, we're going to get a good coach and we're going to run these dudes out the building.
I hear what you're saying. Well, they're not just bums, though. Max Strus is not just a bum. Gabe Vincent is not just a bum. These dudes can play. They can play ball. But on top of that, I do want to say this about Miami. Let's not act like Miami doesn't clear as far away after 2 best players in the series. Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler.
So Kyle Lowry.
With that, but with that being said, though, like, you know, they still have their talent still exceeds the Knicks in terms of, you know, star talent.
I'm glad you brought
that up. Are you saying right now that Jimmy Butler and Eric Spoelstra could grab us 6 up here right now and get to the Eastern Conference Finals?
He did it in Minnesota.
I'm saying if we were all of that age, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
Not to mention, Ron, to your point, you talk about as good as Caleb Martin is, right? As good as these Max Strus, as good as these guys are as players, right? So when you're talking about guys like that, those guys are always on the edge of being over. Because the first round pick, we give those guys time. So I can't discount what Spo is doing. You know, wise woman once told me, anybody can train a secretary. You can screw them up too. So these dudes, if Caleb Martin is in Washington, is he still in the league? If Max Strus is in Charlotte, is he still in the league?
I don't mean to interrupt, but I gotta ask this. I don't want to be devil's advocate, but I gotta be for a second. But sometimes aren't those guys, like those guys that are fighting to stay in the league, the guys that are fighting for a contract, sometimes aren't they better to have?
Right. With the right people, though, Tom. With the right people. Because if you got a guy who, like you just said, is fighting for a contract, he might have a guy like Larry Brown that's looking at him like, what are you even doing here? And he might wreck him. As opposed to Eric Spoelstra, who's looking at him going, I'm going to get any and everything I can out of this dude, which is what he's getting right now out of this Miami crew.
Because Jordan Poole got paid. Now I forgot how to shoot.
I think, yeah, well, true. That's also very true. He was bad last night. Terrible.
Yeah, fellas. Well, let's go ahead and keep it pushing. You guys know the Kia NBA audio drop today. This is something that we definitely got to get into and talk about. All right, in case you guys don't know, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get to the first team, and then I'll get to the second team as well. Let's talk about the first team first. So, you got Alex Caruso.
Stop right there. You don't gotta go no. Keep going, Ron.
I'm open right here.
I'm sorry.
Alex Caruso.
Shit.
Is he even a starter on his own team?
Holy smokes. Go ahead.
Alex
Who's
Caruso,
watching him?
Drew Holiday, Evan Mobley, Jaren Jackson Jr. How are we feeling about this?
How the hell did
Back up, bro. Caruso actually had a great defensive year. Right? If you're looking at from in terms of an on-ball defender, a POA defender, and the way he's been, the way the Bulls in the second half of the season has been legit one of the best defensive units in the second half of the season since the All-Star break. He's been a major part of that. So I can understand.
The second best guard / perimeter defender in the league, though.
Keep going, Mook. You said you can understand him.
I can understand him.
Here we go. Can you get one?
Yeah. First team. I mean, no.
I'm actually surprised Lou Dort didn't get a love on either of these things. I think Lou Dort has been a heck of a perimeter defender. I love the way he plays. I like the energy he brings. Obviously, I mean, he built like an NFL linebacker.
He is.
He scored. He's hard to get past. You know, he reminds me like kind of built like PJ Tucker a little bit, like that just like stout body, a little bit more athletic. I thought Dort should have got some love. Maybe that would have hindered him a little bit. But I do think Lou Dort could definitely be on that list. I'm really surprised that Dort didn't get none of that love. I thought those were some of the better guys in the league at those positions. Even Michael Bridges didn't get any love this year. That's what was surprising. Like, I definitely, no offense to Dylan Brooks, but I don't think he was better than, I don't think Dylan Brooks is a better defender than Lou Dort. And unfortunately, shout out to Derek White as well. I don't know if Derek White deserves a spot over a guy like Jaden McDaniels. And it's no AD, but I think AD might have been because of injury. He got to play a certain amount of games, so they might have did him dirty just off the injuries. But I know obviously if he was not injured, he'd be easily first team over Brook Lopez. But the biggest stuff to me overall were McDaniels and Lou Dort. I think deserve some.
Who's got ball? Good boy, baby.
Y'all telling me Jaden McDaniels did not make one?
That's exactly what we're telling you, Mook. That's exactly what we're telling you.
But Dylan Brooks was definitely supposed to be on that second team. Just because he came at LeBron James.
That's not what I mean. In your heart, to me, he's not actually a better defender than a guy like Lou Dort.
Yo.
It's not about being a better defender who had a better defensive year.
I ain't standing out there for no reason, bro. I can shoot.
Better defensive year than McDaniels, bro. Like, what the?
For those of you who don't know,
Oh, you got me on the spin? That's tough.
Good finish, man.
You gotta remember,
Was Gardner legit best
This isn't the best defender. Right?
No, I agree. He's not the best defender. McDaniels had, bro. He's like, I actually watched, like, you actually watch the play match up with these great offensive players. He actually doing a great job in holding his own, but actually giving out some great defensive production as well. Guarding opposed team's best players, using his length, using his size, using his athleticism, being great with his feet and recovering it, and being a great on-ball defender as well. I don't understand how OG and Anunoby made it all defensive over
OG Anunoby was in the conversation for defense.
Appreciate you. You already know what's up, Ghost.
We'll start there. Number 2, no Giannis on the All-League. That was interesting. And no Mikal Bridges on the All-League defensive team. That was also interesting. And I'm trying to remember. I think it was in 2013. The defensive player of the year did not make the All-League, which is no Marcus Smart. So I was thinking to myself, Alex Caruso as a defender, right? Alex Caruso as a defender. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the game. But production matters. I'm always been a fan of production. I care about what you do in terms of your talent, but I'm a production guy. So what I mean when I say that, when a guy like Alex Caruso only started barely half the game. Right here. Only averaged 23 and a half minutes a game. He's playing half the games. He's playing half the games, and he's a first team defender. So that means that if he's playing 20 minutes a game, we're looking at Alex Caruso as the player of the year. Because the last guy to play
they played it. That's me.
He averaged like 30 games. Played again 89. He was a rotation player. I think Dennis was the last
Who's
rotation
that?
player.
Oh, yes.
To win.
Okay. Point guard left. That's good.
What I don't like about
And
that,
there goes missing me.
is because because Alex Mitchell isn't starting. Isn't
Right.
Most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, he's also going up against second unit guys. And so we're comparing him against the guy who's going against first unit guys. It's clearly tougher to guard against, so when you talk about production, those first unit guys, they're better. That's why they're first unit guys. So I don't like that picture.
Well, hey, hold on, though, Tone. I'm not sure that he's going up against second unit guys all the time. He's clearly their best player.
I said no.
Come off the bench, I don't think he's literally playing second unit guys.
So because he's coming up, he's only averaging 23 minutes a game, 24 minutes a game. He's only playing half the games. Well, really, I know that's enough to say that. No, that's why. I know that's enough to say that. But when I say that, I mean, well, when is he doing it?
Oh, I ain't grabbed that. You got you ain't grabbed that.
If he's slowing down Bradley Beal, if he's slowing down the better perimeter players in the game, and how long is he doing it? Because when I think about guys like Drew Holiday, when I think about guys like Jaden McDaniels, when I think about guys like Herb Jones, those guys, I think about them a little bit differently than I think about Alex.
Hold on. Claxton didn't make an all-defensive unit, bro?
No Claxton.
No, I'm putting it back on the screen right now.
But you gotta understand, it's deep, bro. It's like all defensive.
Well, that's my question to you, Mo. So if Claxton is on this crew, it's only two things. If Claxton is on this crew, keep coming on. Claxton ain't going before Bam. He definitely don't go before Anthony Davis. He don't go before Jaron Jackson.
They might have to
go before Brook Lopez.
They might have to consider making an all-condition third. They might have to add another. It's great defenders. Good defenders in this league that's been playing well defensively. They're gonna make it up. The guard and look in terms of the forwards, it's all stacked. Listen, Bam been great defensively as well. Brook Lopez has been great. I also think that Claxton has been great for the looking at defensively as well. We're looking at terms of versatility, his switchability, his rim protection, his post defense as well. So you count all that, bro. I just think that he should have made a defensive unit as well, bro. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's insane, bro. But that's what it is.
Derek White, I don't think Derek White. I don't think about Derek White. I don't think about Derek White. I think Derek White is the beneficiary more than anything. I'm not sure that Derek White is an all-league defender, and it says a lot about this Boston unit because if I'm not mistaken, last year they had two dudes on the first team all-league defense, Ron Williams and Marcus Smart, and then now this year you got Derek White on the crew, who was on the crew last year, which was why that team is so good defensively. But I don't think about Derek White as a defender. So for him to be an all-league defender, I need to start paying more attention to Derek White.
I mean, how do you feel? Giannis.
I ain't getting no bump.
First round with two all defensive first team guys on his squad.
I think Derek about him. Oh, absolutely it does. 100% it does.
Dude, why they make me go up like
He's going to
that?
change it back to just like Anthony
They
Davis
all
is going to
collapse,
start
like,
that conversation all over again about who he is. This thing isn't really the plan. It's just like that. There are guys who, when they do something one year and then the next year it turns into something different. Because don't forget, you dudes up here might have amnesia. One thing and last year we were talking about Jordan Poole and Donovan Mitchell and Bradley Beal in the same thing. We were doing it. Now here we are. I gotta listen to Damo tell me that Jordan Poole or Austin Reeves. That's where we at now.
And it's a convincing argument for Austin Reeves.
Right.
Yeah.
That's where we at now. So the logic with Giannis, I mean, chill out.
Finesse of the year.
Yo, what's going on, Damo?
How you doing, man? Sorry I'm late. I'm sorry I'm late, man. It was a great night last night. Enjoy being right, man. When you're right, you gotta celebrate.
No doubt. Hey, in case y'all don't know, it's a goat spotting somewhere up here. It's a goat somewhere in the background. A legend is amongst us today. We're blessed today.
Switch to one of my guards. They bullshit me right now. His head. 2 straight 30-point games, and they over here holding me.
It's on the screen for everybody that needs it.
Just so we clear, the dude in the background sitting next to J-Rock, he's like, I don't know what he's up to.
His boss is working.
He looked like he up to something. Let's just, if I didn't know him, I'd be like, yo, what's that dude? Because he looked like he up to something.
Nah, that's
He's working right now. He's grinding right now.
JD, what up, brother?
Good screens.
Yo, but
Uncle Kev.
Damo, I do want to get your take on these first two teams, but I also want to get everybody's top 3 stuff. And then I also want to get who you guys really think are the 5 best defenders. Who's your 5 best defense? If you could put together a defensive team, you got to hold
Oop it.
What 5 players are you looking for? But first, I want to hear your biggest snub.
That's all.
Hey, good rebound.
Giannis.
How? Yeah, bruh. Any other time, they call it a foul.
For me, my 3 biggest snubs, I'm gonna go Mikal Bridges as well. I'm gonna go Lou Dort. And then
Anthony Davis.
Get there.
Anthony Davis. Yeah, I figured his was about the injury though. I figured
If he plays 10 more games, he's defensive player of the year. That's it. If he plays 10 more games, he's the defensive player of the year.
Alright, bro. Second half.
Yes, you do, Tone. And the reason why, even if it's not an official, even if it's not something official, that matters.
I think the
He
voters.
played-
Oh, really?
I think voters do take that into account.
First team in 1990, I believe it's 6 or 7, and he only played 44 games.
You know why? Because the other 7 seasons, he was the first team on defense.
Marcus Smart was defensive player of the year last year. This year, he's not even on. It doesn't matter what you did before, what you did this year.
Tone, I never understood that logic. It doesn't matter what he did last year. When we come up here, we talk about
year-to-year awards.
They just get so many tips.
When we come up here in September, who's the league MVP going into the season? It's nobody. It's this guy. This guy. And why do you think it's going to be that guy? You think it's going to be that guy because what he did in the past. That's why you think it's going to be him. And if he does something similar to that, at minimum, he's going to be in the conversation. At minimum.
What?
So a guy like Anthony Davis, who by
But we can't get nothing. That makes no sense.
he's kind of forgotten. Had Anthony Davis made the All-League defensive team last year, the year before that, he'd be on the All-League defensive team again this year. 100%.
And we brought up Marcus Smart, but nobody
Right here.
or was it the chat, bro? Marcus Smart is brought him up. This is what I'm saying though. He goes from winning the defensive player of the year last year to not making the team. Nobody mentioned him in that stuff. Who's your 3 stubs? And Mookie, I'm gonna get you next. Who's your 3 stubs, Rob?
I would say all 3 are Mikal, AD, and Marcus. Tweet that.
8 seconds. 8 seconds. 8 seconds. Yeah.
The list got most of my guys on there that I like as defenders. So I'm trying to really think about guys that are snubbed, and I'm hearing everybody go, and I don't want to just, copy other people. But the only ones I can think of, honestly, you brought up Marcus Smart, cool. Mikal Bridges was the first one. I'm like, okay, Mikal should be here. If anybody, I don't know.
Why the fuck didn't I go the first time? Give me that shit. You can't know better.
Well, because Jaren Jackson played, 7 more games than 80? 6 more games than 80?
Alright. Damn.
Take it a step further than that. This is what you do. Don't put the 7 more games.
I need to get some blocks. What's going on?
Really? Okay,
How many years?
What's his history? I don't know. That's a good.
He made the All-League defensive team. First team. I think he made the All-League defensive team last year too.
One. No. He just has one.
So this is his first year.
So Walker has won all the defensive team.
So this is his first year as the defensive player of the year. Then I think
This is I'm sorry. This is
right. So there's the history of it, right? So he made the All-League defensive team last year, and then this year he's the first team All-League defender. So there's a history there.
Yo, Mookie.
I think the right answers is easily Jaden McDaniels, Nick Claxton, and I gotta go with one more.
Yeah.
Jared Allen.
Both of them? Jared? So what center would you take off? What big would you take off the defensive team for those? For Nick Claxton, Bam and Brook Lopez come off the crew for Nick Claxton. Yeah, that's tough.
Or something. And why? I just took that dunk off. I literally just took that dunk off, bro.
Has been just that great this season. I just think that it's going to overshadow what Jared Allen was doing this season as well. I'm talking about in terms of rim protection, getting rebounds, altering shots at the rim. Alongside Woody Mobley as well. And I believe the Cleveland Cavaliers was what, a top 10 defensive unit?
No, not top 10. Not top 10.
They were number one? Oh.
Numero uno. Best defensive team in the game.
That's crazy.
Numero uno.
Yeah, I think
He had a lot to do with that, too. Jared Allen get
absolutely, yeah, so do that. So yeah, you could take that into account of his impact, and I think he should make it. But the fact that Bam has had a great defensive unit, great defensive production, and also Brook Lopez, who's been in DPOY candidate, he was runner up. So I think just because of them two, how great they were defensively this year, I think it's going to overshadow what Jared Allen was actually doing for the number one defense in the NBA. Y'all know how I feel about Jaden McDaniels and also Nick Claxton too as well. I just think the both of those guys deserve to be running the team, but it's only two teams, right?
Mook, where do you think today Jaden McDaniels as a perimeter defender? Where do you rank him? Low down in the house. Low down. What up, low down?
There's the block. But they got 6 though, right? And then they got 8 still. It's the damn lock though.
He's top 5. Comfortably top 5? So he's like,
he's like 4 or 5. Yeah, he's in that range.
Can I just ask real quick? What was the Bucks' record defensively this year?
I'm open right here.
I thought I heard you can have 2 guys
Give me that.
best defense of the first team, but you can't have representation for 2 guys that was the best defense on the first team. That's kind of crazy to me. I could personally live with Brook Lopez being second team. Jared Allen, if he's that big of a defensive impact, if he's just as much of a defensive impact as Evan Mobley, I would say I put that first team over Brook Lopez.
They fucking guard against steals too. This is pointless at this fucking point. It is pointless.
Yo, Low. Thoughts for the first and second team.
Low down in the house. Hold on. Alright. Yo,
But we can't get the steals.
Low down in the house.
The amount of things that y'all have been saying is ridiculous, bro.
Give it up, Low.
Go.
I would have McDaniels over.
Yo.
Overall, you not over Alex Caruso?
Alex Caruso is one of the, I think Caruso's the top 3 guard defender. Top 3.
I can live with it.
Hey, come to me.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Don't mind it at all.
Yo, right
And
here.
plus, I can't take Caruso off for McDaniels. He's a front foot.
Get it.
So, I have no problem with the guards.
What's this?
Hey, right there.
I didn't mind Giannis not being around.
No, I'm not talking to you. No, I'm talking to people in general.
So let's discuss.
Come to me.
Quote unquote Giannis infatuation.
Leave it.
I think Giannis is a better on-ball defender than you guys give him credit for. Not only do I think he's a on-ball defender, he's a ring protector. Giannis today, what we also leave out how important rebounding is. Rebounding is huge as a defensive player. And Giannis is one of the best rebounders, if not arguably the best rebounder in the game. Giannis is one of the better transition defenders in the game. I think Giannis struggled on the perimeter in the pick and roll when you're further away from the basket, but he has a unique ability to recover.
Dude, probably that floor general now that you say that.
Of Giannis's defense that makes him great. Plus the fact Giannis is rangy, Giannis is multi-purpose, and Giannis can guard a number of different positions. I don't think Giannis gets enough credit as a
you better shoot that.
There's a reason why so he's great.
I know. We went back and forth a little about it. Impacting your rebounding.
Good boy.
I'm back on this. I don't believe that being a good rebounder is
What?
Yeah, well, it doesn't make sense.
You don't think it's impacting at all?
Oh, I think that's just rebounding. Rebounding is rebounding. Defense is defense. Offensive ball.
Part of basketball.
I mean, what did you say?
You said rebounding is the most important part of basketball.
Yeah, that doesn't just. And I believe that it's very important on basketball, but I don't think you.
How to take that strong?
Being a good rebounder,
Rebounding is
Crazy.
Hold on, J-Rock. As a glass cleaner, how can you say something like that? You are the last line. I'm covering the guy. I'm busting my ass to get this guy to take a bad shot. If he doesn't,
I was trying to get to the corner.
Another shot at that, and I gotta cover him again. You are the last line of my defense. You're being
Sorry, you're basically telling J-Rob an interception isn't defense.
Thank you.
That's not what it's not.
It's a change of position.
No, don't say that. Now people are
Get it.
So when you get a defense, you don't go from defense to offense?
Okay, and that's why I've said multiple times if we're going to use the football analogy.
Charge.
Go the other way.
So are blocks an important part of defense?
Yeah, that's not rebounding. What is
Okay, so
blocking?
you block it and they keep possession.
I know. I'm never saying rebounding.
Yo, right here.
I don't agree. I understand what he means.
rebounding offensively. Is rebounding offensively.
All I hear is rebounding, and that is his own category. He is a separation from defense. When he thinks defense, he thinks steals, he thinks everything that's a part of defending the ball, trying to score. Rebounding to him is not.
Now they want to give us steals. It could have been give. What the fuck, AI?
I know, but I mean, literally.
I should have called down timeout on that. Yeah, what the hell is that?
Get a rebound.
That's literally what it is.
Mm-hmm.
No, rebound is a rebound.
Go ahead.
Let's go back.
Yo.
So is special teams defense or offense?
It's special teams.
How come?
Yeah, special teams.
Okay, but you run special teams on fourth down, right? When you're on offense, fourth down is on fourth down. So that's the same thing with.
Yes.
Huh?
Well,
that's the same thing.
Yes.
Well, you're kind of losing me though, because like a punt, you feel like an offensive play.
Here's why I'm so
Hey, not
flabbergasted by what you're saying. Basically, a defensive rebound has the word defensive in it, just for one. But two, it's a defensive rebound which ends the other team's offensive possession.
Call for it.
Literally
Yeah, man.
stops them from scoring because now you've taken the ball from them on defense, and now you're on offense. So I can't wrap my head around how you don't see how it's connected to defense.
How's that not a steal?
I'm not saying it's the biggest part. I'm just saying it's a part.
Yeah, without a doubt. I know what happened to Ox. Go ahead. No, I know what happened. Me and Ox wrestled yesterday, and I kind of rattled him a little bit. We went to the
JD.
basketball.
Hey,
We went to the
JD.
basketball game yesterday. I had that boy like baby
Yo,
boy.
don't not listen
I
like
had that boy like baby boy.
Hey, I was there. I seen it, chat. I was there.
I rallied him up.
I was there, chat. I swear, I seen
I
it.
was rallying that boy up.
No, I had J-Rob in the court like shit.
I'm maybe 6'8", but I really in the gym. 6'2", rock stuck and strong. You feel me? So I just
Alright, bro.
come on, y'all.
Hey, J-Rob, nephew, J-Rob, I'm with you.
There's a viral video you gyrating your hands around.
Let's get back to basketball, man. 6'2" rocked up is crazy.
J-Rob, I'm with you, J-Rob.
How do you have
Focus low.
you,
Focus
JD,
low.
I don't give a
Rob,
damn.
I can tell you don't
all in Seattle, and the rest of us don't get an invite for a live show. What's going on?
I don't even care.
Wait.